We now move on to West Asia, where Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has sent his top minister to Iran just days before the second round of nuclear talks between Washington and Tehran. In a rare visit by a senior Saudi royal to the Islamic Republic, Saudi Arabia's defense minister, Prince Khalid bin Salman Al Saud, met Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei on Thursday. Now, according to Iranian state media, the Saudi defense minister also conveyed a message from Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to the Iranian Supreme Leader. However, the details of this message were not revealed. The Saudi minister said that bilateral relations and topics of mutual interest were discussed. During the meeting, Khamenei emphasized that their relations should benefit both nations. Prince Khalid also met with Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian, Iran's Armed Forces Chief of Staff Mohammad Bagheri, and other top officials. Now, the visit by the Saudi minister came amid growing fears of a potential conflict in the region if diplomatic efforts fail to resolve the soaring tensions between the United States and Iran. Riyadh has welcomed Iran's nuclear talks with the United States. The negotiations for a nuclear deal between the two countries began on the 12th of April. The meeting focused on avoiding the advancement of Iran's nuclear program. The US and Iran agreed to hold another round of talks on the 19th of April in Rome. However, after the first round of talks, Iran stated that enrichment of uranium as a part of its nuclear program is non-negotiable, as Washington called for a complete halt. Iran reluctantly agreed to hold talks with the US amid the rising pressure by President Donald Trump. US President has threatened to bomb Iran if it does not reach an agreement over its nuclear program. However, Iran has also said that it reserves the right to reject the final proposal. Meanwhile, Saudi media said that both Riyadh and Tehran will hold more meetings in the future. Both countries had agreed to re-establish ties in a 2023 deal that was brokered by China. Now, this agreement follows years of hostility that threatens stability and security in the Gulf region. So far, Saudi Arabia and other Gulf nations have been wary of being embroiled in Iran's conflict with Israel and the United States. But now, by sending a top minister to Tehran ahead of the second round of nuclear talks, is Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman mediating between the US and Iran.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.